Like, are you the one? Are you the one? We just made eye contact. We're both in the fruit aisle. Oh my God, we're crossing the road at the same time. Like, everything was like, so like. Hello, lovely. Welcome back to the Love Lounge. Yes. Grab a cup of tea, grab you something to eat, get cozy, and let's get into some love talk. All right, so this week we're going to be talking about things I do for self-love. Now, one of the main parts that I have really come to discovering with decentering men is how much time I spend thinking about them. Like, honestly. You know how people used to say, well, yeah, guys think like all the time about sex. I used to think all the time about relationships, probably like the same or more amount of times that guys think about sex. And it literally got to a point, especially this last year when I first moved to Barcelona, I really wanted to find someone. I really wanted to like start over with this new move. I really wanted to step into my truth and, you know, my essence and be the version of myself that I always wanted to be. And that included having a man in a relationship. And I really, really let that take control of like a lot of the ways that I moved. And I really prioritized a relationship and therefore prioritized men. And through this motion that I'm going through of decentering men, oh my God, the stress has really relieved off of my shoulders. I just like men now pass me on the street and like they look at me and I'm like, yeah, cute. She knows that. Whoa, like stand at the back of the line, okay? Like you need to really come correct, you know? And I feel like before I was really giving off this energy of like, are you the one? Are you the one? We just made eye contact. We're both in the fruit aisle. Oh my God, we're crossing the road at the same time. Like everything was like, so like, and it was like, calm down, girl. Like you are okay. You're gonna be okay. Just like pour into yourself. And as I have decentered men, I've also put myself in the center there. I've decided to replace that void with myself. And what I've been doing is a lot of self-love. It started off, you know, triggering a lot of loneliness. I'm not going to lie, because I live alone. I live in a foreign country. I don't have family here. Luckily, I have a great support group of friends. But it can get lonely. In the past, I used to rely on the potential of having a relationship in order to fill that void of loneliness. But now what I do is that I just take myself out. Like I have a long list of things that I want to do. And I schedule things in advance in order for me to have something to look forward to, which is really exciting. So like, for instance, I'll take myself out on a date, like on dinner date. I have a list of like restaurants on Google Maps. So what I would do is that I'll look at that list, see what restaurant I haven't tried, call them, set a reservation so that I have it all planned out, something to look forward to, get dressed up, put on some music, really look good, feel good, step into that, oh yes, she's looking fly, she's feeling good energy, and just go and enjoy myself by myself. Sometimes I'll bring a book, sometimes I'll bring a journal. Sometimes I'll go to like bars that I want to try out, like really high-end bars. I like rooftops, so I like to go to like 4-star hotels and go to the rooftop and get myself a Cosmopolitan or a porn star martini. You know, I'm just out here like really just pouring into myself financially, with love, all these things. And sometimes I write love letters to myself. When I bring my journal, I either write love letters to myself, or at the beginning when it was hard for me, like stop thinking about guys, I'll write letters to guys who like I still have feelings for, and then like throw it away on the way home. Or, you know, write letters to exes about how, you know, I'm just disappointed with what they did to me and all these things, and then throw that away too, and just exercise letting go. So if you are looking for other forms of self-love, I'm gonna make sure to add a snippet here of all the things that I do, such as going to art galleries, such as going to dinner, such as meeting friends, going to concerts, being out, being a social butterfly, or even something as simple as just going for a walk by myself with a podcast in my ear, or a playlist in my ear, a new album in my ear. And like I tell myself, I'm gonna walk until this album is finished and then take the bus home or take the metro back. Like, It can be as small as that, honestly. And just pouring into yourself is so important. Let's check out this week's top story. So, someone asked, how do you date yourself? How do you do self-love? Someone said, I regularly put on one of my more classy evening dresses and take myself out to a fancy-ish dinner date. I go out by myself a lot for dinner and or drinks as well as concerts. And I guess all of those technically could be solo dates, as I always put some level of effort in. But those nicer dates, I really do try to spoil myself a little extra, often with a 3-course meal. It feels good. Really, like, we just have to pour into ourselves. Is there a new restaurant you've been wanting to try? Stop waiting for your friends. Go! Take yourself. And oh my God, have you ever gone clubbing by yourself? It is so much fun. I do it all the time. And the first time I did it, I was really like, oh my God, this is so weird. You're such a weirdo. Like, who goes clubbing by themselves? But that's just the ego. That's just you stepping out of your comfort zone. You get me? Let's get into our angel card of the day. So, here we have our angel cards. We are talking about self-love, self-date, self-romance. What do you want the collective, the community to know? How should we emphasize, our self-love? Oh, this one is good. Oh, this one is so nice. It says forgiveness. It says forgiveness. Get out the tissue boxes. Forgiveness. Let go of anger and resentment and feel yourself healed. You don't need to forgive the action, just the person, so that you can be at peace. By drawing this card, your angels guide you to release anger and irritation. They realize that you may be perfectly justified in feeling angry. Yet, they ask you to look at the high price you pay for being the vessel of anger. Forgiveness does not mean what you did is okay to me. It simply means I am no longer willing to carry around pain in response to your actions. When we hold unforgiveness in our hearts, we only punish ourselves. After all, your angels will help you release unforgiveness if you will just ask for their assistance. And I think this what also blocks us so much from like doing the actions of self-love is that we just feel so like betrayed and hurt from people who have done us wrong, rightfully so. But we're the ones that are carrying that weight. We're the ones that are carrying that burden. They have moved on with their lives. So we need to forgive and let go, and not forgive for them, forgive for you. As I said before, maybe it could be something as journaling or writing out a letter to yourself. Maybe this is also about forgiving yourself, telling yourself that it's okay to make mistakes. I did wrong for myself. I made a wrong decision for myself, but it's okay. I forgive myself. I learned the lesson. I can move on now. I let go. Maybe you need to write a letter to yourself. Maybe you need to write a letter to your ex. Maybe you need to write a letter to whatever. Just take a moment. I urge you to do some homework this weekend or whenever next you have free time from seeing this video. Schedule in advance a self-love date. Jot it in your calendar, and whenever the day comes, you have no excuses. Get up. Look good, feel good, get out the house and do something nice for yourself. Shower yourself with love. Give yourself a hug. Ooh, that actually feels really nice. Oh, sometimes I wish I could like hug myself and give my massages to myself. This feels really good. What is going on? Oh my God, this feels so good. Oh, this is so cute, but honestly, it feels so good. hug yourself, man. Just literally do it with me, man. Hug yourself. Oh, you're loved. You're so loved. You're blessed and highly favored. And with that being said, thank you so much for tuning into this week's Love Lounge, Lovers Lounge, Love Lounge. And cue the self-love carousel. Damn, you cannot see me, can you? That melanin is strong. Fa la 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 la, from a tidy, clean home. About to leave the house to go to the grocery store. Woo, woo, woo.